The entertainment industry is a living organism, forever shifting, endlessly reinventing itself, and constantly pulling the world into its magnetic orbit. This documentary opens with a sweeping panorama of neon-lit avenues, roaring film sets, buzzing music arenas, and art studios where creators wrestle with ideas that eventually shape global culture. It's a world built on imagination, fueled by pressure, and held together by millions of unseen hands working behind the spotlight. In the earliest scenes, the documentary traces the origins of storytelling, how ancient performers, traveling poets, and traditional musicians unknowingly laid the foundation for a trillion-dollar industry. Their simple stages have transformed into massive cinematic universes and global distribution networks, yet the heartbeat remains the same, the human hunger for stories. The camera then glides through the golden age of cinema, revealing iconic film directors shouting directions through megaphones, editors splicing footage by hand, and musicians composing orchestral scores that shook theaters. It captures the rough texture of the past, a time when creativity was raw, risky, and far from guaranteed to succeed. Next, the documentary dives into the rise of television, showing how families gathered around glowing screens that turned living rooms into shared theaters. With each decade, technology changed the rules of engagement, giving birth to sitcoms, late-night shows, reality entertainment, and global broadcasting networks that brought stars directly into the homes of millions. Behind the curtain, the documentary reveals the relentless grind that lies beneath glamour. Aspiring actors running from one audition to another, musicians traveling through sleepless nights, directors juggling budgets, and writers battling deadlines. Every dazzling moment on screen is carried by countless battles off-screen, failures, doubts, and the unspoken sacrifices that accompany fame. As the narrative shifts, viewers witness the explosion of digital entertainment, streaming platforms, social media sensations, virtual concerts, and cinematic universes built with the help of groundbreaking visual effects. A new generation of creators emerges, armed not with massive studios but with smartphones, editing apps, and limitless imagination. The documentary highlights the business side of entertainment, revealing boardrooms where billion-dollar deals are negotiated. Executives discuss distribution rights, brand partnerships, global releases, and the fierce competition that determines which projects become sensations and which fade in silence. It is a world where creativity meets commerce, sometimes harmoniously, sometimes in tension. Another segment shines a spotlight on the fans, the true lifeblood of the industry. Stadiums trembling with cheers, online fan communities crafting theories, red carpet premieres flooded with eager faces, and festivals celebrating the convergence of cultures. The relationship between creators and audiences becomes a powerful bond that shapes trends, narratives, and careers. As the scenes unfold, the documentary explores how music videos, documentary films, animation, stand-up comedy, and web series have reshaped entertainment norms. It shows how every medium is evolving at breathtaking speed, pulling the industry into new realms of expression that were unimaginable a decade ago. A particularly emotional chapter follows veteran artists reflecting on their journeys, holding awards that symbolize years of struggle, recalling moments they almost quit, and acknowledging the teams that supported them through storms of criticism and waves of success. Their voices. The documentary then touches on global influence, showing how entertainment shapes cultures, inspires movements, and often becomes a mirror of society's triumphs and tensions. From thought-provoking films to powerful songs, entertainment becomes a voice capable of igniting change across continents. In its final stretch, the documentary ventures into the future, metaverse concerts, AI-generated storylines, virtual production stages, and audiences who are no longer just viewers but participants. The boundaries between reality and imagination grow thinner, promising a future where entertainment becomes an immersive world of limitless possibilities. The closing scenes bring everything full circle, reminding viewers that despite technological revolutions and shifting trends, the core of entertainment remains unchanged: the desire to feel something. Joy, fear, wonder, sorrow, laughter, these emotions bind creators and audiences together across generations. The documentary ends with a breathtaking montage of artists from every corner of the world crafting visions that will shape tomorrow's culture. As the lights dim and the music fades, the message becomes clear. The entertainment industry isn't just an industry, it's a universal language, a force of inspiration, and a timeless celebration of human imagination. The momentum carries into a segment that exposes the silent warriors of the industry, the cinematographers, sound engineers, makeup artists, costume designers, choreographers, and production assistants whose expertise breathes life into every frame. Viewers watch them sprint behind cameras, rearrange sets between takes, stitch costumes overnight, and polish every detail with a devotion that rarely receives applause. Their stories reveal a truth often forgotten: entertainment is built not only by stars but by armies of passionate craftsmen. Another sweeping chapter explores the global fusion of cultures ignited by entertainment. It shows how films from South Korea dominate worldwide box offices, how Latin music electrifies dance floors across continents, how anime inspires millions, and how Hollywood continues to expand its influence through massive franchises. The world of entertainment becomes a melting pot of artistic traditions, each borrowing from the other, proving that creativity knows no borders. The documentary also ventures into the challenges facing the modern entertainment landscape: piracy, shrinking attention spans, the pressure to remain relevant, and the mental toll placed on public figures. Cameras capture candid moments of artists discussing burnout, social media scrutiny, and the delicate balance between authenticity and public expectation. Through these heartfelt confessions, the audience gains a deeper understanding of the emotional cost behind global fame. In its final extension, the documentary paints a hopeful vision of what lies ahead. It showcases young creators emerging from small towns with powerful stories, new technologies enabling limitless creativity, and a world where diversity and fresh voices are becoming the new standard. As the final shots drift across glowing stages, bustling sets, and creators dreaming with open eyes, the message resonates: the entertainment industry is an ever-evolving universe, one where every dreamer,